This may sound silly, but when I first started making cards and I wanted to start cutting my own card bases instead of using pre-purchased card bases, I had no idea how to cut them. I was a scrapbooker at the time, and I'm using 12 by 12 paper to cut card bases, which you may be laughing right now is ridiculous. That's not the right way of doing it because you end up with all kinds of waste. Okay. Long story. Point is, today I'm going to show you the easy way to cut card bases. If you, like me, at some point had no idea how to do this, and now you look back, you're like, oh yeah, it's really easy, but I didn't know. Comment. Tell me. I just ran into somebody the other day, hadn't cut some for a while. She's like, I don't even know how to do this. Here we are making a quick tip video, how to cut your own card bases without waste, without trash, wasted paper. Let's take a look at it. So if you're going to cut your own card bases, you want to use 8.5 by 11 cardstock so that you don't end up with any waste. And here's what's easy about this. You can cut the paper in half this way, or you can cut the paper in half this way. Either way, you are going to end up with 2 card bases. So let me show you just the basics, and then I want to show you a quick little tip for how to get them scored as well, and you'll have them cut and scored in no time. So if you're looking at it the long ways, you want to cut in half at the 5.5 inch mark. You will end up with 2 pieces the same size. When you fold these in half, you have a card base. Okay, so if we cut it in half the other way, this is at 4.25. So now we're looking at it tall ways. We're cutting in half this direction at 4.25. We have 2 pieces the same size. If we fold this in half, we will end up with a card base that you can open this direction or this direction. Now I'll show you quickly what I do so that my score lines are already done as well. And I typically do 2 pieces of cardstock on top of each other. You can test this out as you're getting the hang of it, but I want to score first. If I score first and then I cut second, I only have to score 1 time. Whereas if I cut first and score second, I have to cut, you have to do more scoring. Okay, you get the point, I think. So I'm at 4.25 inches. I'm going to score first because I have 2 pieces of cardstock here. I do want to press fairly hard with my scoring tool. This is one of the amazing advantages of this trimmer. If you want information or a link to order this trimmer, take a look at the video description below. I have it below. So then I'm turning sideways. Now I'm at 5.5 inches. 1 cut went through both pieces. They are both cut and scored. Another handy tip, I get asked a lot about the lines that I have put on the base of my trimmer. You may have noticed them with the different colors. There's also a link down below for a video that explains all about that. That's another handy way to cut your card bases and mats for your cards without having to do any measuring. So take a look at that. Make sure you're liked and subscribed so you see my upcoming tip videos and my full-length tutorials. Comment, like, those things help other people find them, so I really appreciate when you like and comment on my videos. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you'll be back again next time when I'll be here helping you to hand make with love.